We're also going to have the inside scoop on Whitney Houston and bad boy Bobby Brown from The Bodyguard. You know, something very distressing happened. You know, I heard that this bodyguard was going to come and threaten me. This guy's going to come as if he's going to intimidate me. This punk is going to... can I call you Mr. Alexander? That's how. Okay. AJ Alexander, Bobby Brown's bodyguard, is going to join us. Jacko and Zacko, it's fast, it's Krennigan's party. Are you mad at me?
Yeah, Geraldo, to be frank, I was watching your show. I watch your show all the time. And one show you really put me up.
Okay, okay. Bobby Brown's bodyguard's here to let it... Bodyguard for how long, AJ?
I've been with Bobby since 1987.
Quite a relationship then, 9 years. That's really saying something. All right, what do I have wrong about... Let me just tell you the general impression, and Jamie, you help us out if I'm wrong. The general impression is that Whitney Houston is a perfect person. Aside from her loveliness and her enormous talent, she also seems to be very even-tempered, very grown up in a way. Bobby, on the other hand, seems a man of considerable talent, but immature, passionate to the point of recklessness, reacts very violently to the media. He seems at times uncontrollable. What do we have wrong, AJ?
First of all, I like to say that I'm not here to speak for Bobby Brown.
Right,
Bobby
you're speaking just from your observation.
He can speak for himself.
We got
He's his own man. But I'm here to speak on behalf because Bobby is my brother. When you live with a man so many years, 24/7, you become family. And everywhere I go, it's like people really don't recognize me or something. And if they do, they're like, yo, they don't say, hey, how you doing? How's Bobby? The first thing is like, hey, is Bobby and Whitney getting a divorce? Did Bobby, you know? And I get tired of this. And then I hear things that are not true. And the thing is that close source. Close source. They always use close source. And I'm like, okay, now, I'm speaking for everybody who wants to speak for people who they care about. I'm a close source. You can say AJ said. And that's what I want to address. And things that...
Well, tell us what's the real deal?
Well, okay, to really what initiated this, me coming on your program, I watch your show, you know, every week like clockwork. And then they were talking about something, it started when the shooting happened in Boston. The
shooting, it seemed that some kind of deal had gone bad. That was one rumor.
That's what me off.
Okay, tell us.
Now, and when she made her comment, and it went back to you, no, not Jamie.
Janet Charles.
Okay. Star Magazine over here. You commented, oh, wow, what a... That's when I went off.
Okay, all right.
And if you play the tapes back, you probably get some real nasty grams from me. But the thing about it was, the shooting in Boston that had anything to do with Bobby. Bobby was happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time with a friend. Like I said, his sister's fiance, which guy that I was starting to produce because he was a rapper, but his past caught up with him. And just so happened, he was with Bobby. They was coming out of the club and stuff. And Bobby took a vacation to go see his mother. He was coming out of the club. He didn't have security with him, you know. So when he came out, he wasn't prepared for that. And if someone wants to smoke you, me, or anybody else, they don't care if you're in a Bentley, a Vet, or a Hoopty. They're going to smoke you.
Well, and he was he told me last week when I saw you, it affected him. He is taking it even harder than his sister, who was to marry him. She's in the studio right now because Bobby's brother, Tommy, is producing her and someone else. But Bobby is taking this extremely hard. He said, Jamie, I think she's getting over it better than I am. You know, because it affects, and I think Bobby, he you know, when I'm with him, and I've been with him, you know.
Are there drugs around?
No, and I want to clarify this right now, and I'm going to stand up and say this. As long as I've been with Bobby Brown, have never seen Bobby take cocaine, do any drugs and stuff like that. Bobby drinks. Everybody know that he's a grown man like you and I. Bobby do not, I have never, in the words of the eyes of God, seen Bobby take cocaine and stuff. So I want to clear that up that the media is putting out there. And the thing about it is with Bobby, anybody knows Bobby. To really know Bobby, reason Bobby lives his life the way he is, if you know Bobby, I've been with Bobby since he was 16, going on 17, and it's like all his life Bobby's been on stage. He lives for the stage. Bobby is a caged animal. If you ever seen him in concert, he booms energy. And like I'm saying, there's 4 great entertainers in this decade right now. One is Michael Jackson, okay? One is Bobby Brown. Okay, the third one is MC Hammer, the energy, and the fourth one is a young man that comes up that idolizes Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson, and Jackie Wilson, is Usher Raymond. And reason I'm saying that, those guys, when you're on stage...
Usher Raymond, you owe this man something.
No, Usher is a celebrity in his own right because the kid is dynamic. He's back.
Okay, Usher Raymond, we'll remember that. AJ Alexander, ladies and gentlemen. stay with us. You stay with us. Tina Mulvaney's health speech is Bobby Brown never hit Whitney.
Pardon?
Yeah. Promise me that Bobby Brown never hit Whitney.
I never seen Bobby Brown hit Whitney. Have Whitney ever told you Bobby hit her?
Do we have any reports?
Okay,
no,
yeah.
all right.
The thing is with that is, that I want to say is, you have to let those people live their lives. And the thing about it, if you don't, how can people be happy? Because what these people here print, if it's bad, it's going to affect their children.
Listen, if Bobby stops peeing in the back of police cars, we'll stop writing death threats.
Well, if you stop jocking him, you know what I'm saying? Stay off of it.
Listen, you can jock me, I ain't going to go urinate in a cop car, man.
What do you do?
I'm a writer. I'm a columnist.
Okay,
That's
then.
what I do.
You write about something. You want to write about somebody peeing in a car, then you do that. But
That's
the thing about it,
it's a principle.
if it comes back on you, or somebody, leave the man alone.
All we're saying is the guy obviously had problems. He went to bed, he fought. If you had spoken 2 weeks ago and said it was drinking, not drugs, then nobody would have insinuated drugs. He needs a spokesman like you more often. So keep doing your job. You're doing a good job. But don't tell me I should lay off a guy who pees in cop cars. That ain't right.
I'll be right back.